Okay, so here's my explainer for our blog post, which was titled "Our Live Chat Agents Use the Live Chat Software." So what I wanted to get into here was just give you a little bit more, some of my thoughts on kind of why I wrote this blog post, and I suppose expand on some of the concepts or some of the ideas that I outlined in the post. So the title is kind of getting at the way people typically think about live chat. So our live chat agents use the live chat software, as in only the live chat agents use the live chat software, nobody else does. And that type of thinking is kind of the result of two things primarily. How traditional live chat software works and per agent billing models, which are pervasive in the industry. So our kind of mission is to reset that type of thinking, because the reality is that customer support is delivered by teams, and having your entire team accessible within the app that you use to offer or provide customer support makes supporting your customers so much easier. And that's really what Chatify is all about. So just to kind of help you understand traditional live chat software, uh, traditional live chat software was modeled on telephone systems. You know, the phone rings, someone answers it, conversation happens. No one answers, no conversation. It's pretty binary, but it was also very limiting in that, like, the idea is that if a chat doesn't happen live, then there was absolutely no value in having that chat or enabling somebody to submit a question and your support team replying later, that it was either live or nothing. So that type of the way the software worked, because it was modeled on how telephone systems work, and like live chat agents were live, that led to the billing model that has been adopted almost by the entire industry, and that is either per agent or per seat. Now, what that does, because businesses are savvy and they'll look to reduce their costs, businesses will only pay for licenses for the live chat agents. Okay, so the people that are actually talking directly with the customers. So everybody else in the organization that would use a traditional live chat software platform, or everybody else in that organization will operate outside of the live chat software. Only the live chat agents will have access, will have a license, will have be able to log into the software, and they can chat directly with customers, but nobody else in the organization can, because they're outside of that software. So it's not like what I touch on here as well in the blog post, is that it's not that customer support people have all of a sudden discovered the importance of teams in delivering customer support. That's not the case at all. They've always, customer support has always been delivered by teams, and those teams have interacted right throughout an organization, but they used a patchwork of tools to make that, to contact different colleagues, or and like you might get some people on email, other people might be more responsive on a WhatsApp message or a text message, and then other people you might have an IM solution with them or something like that. So like they were using different tools to contact different people in different ways. So this is really what Chatify has been, working to address. We need to get people to stop thinking that the live chat software is for the live chat agents, and start thinking that Chatify is how our team supports our customers. So I jumped into, there's no need kind of like for me to repeat the entire blog post, but I jumped into kind of just to highlight the importance of collaboration in our software, and I jumped into just giving one kind of customer example there for a chat that happened on our own site. So basically, we have this feature that we call Chat, and Chat is allowing, it adds a chat layer on top of an existing chat, so an internal chat. So our team can be discussing a live chat internally without the customer, without the actual customer seeing that chat. It's a private chat for our team, so we can be discussing, like it might be something like oh, how do I go about answering this, or can you handle this, or whatever, so that makes the entire process of like what Chatify really does is that you don't need to jump between different apps to loop in or to bring in the expertise that you need to help you as you move between different customer queries. It just makes it really seamless so that I can ping somebody internally. I can automatically, I can assign a question to a person manually, or I can set up the rules so that all the questions that mention pricing get assigned to our business team, or all the pricing or all the questions that mention WordPress get assigned to a person that's developed our WordPress plugin. But one of the key things here, right, is that the key difference here between Chatify and traditional live chat software is that we don't, because we want your entire team to use the software, because that makes the whole process much more efficient, we don't bill per person, we don't bill per seat. So we have a different billing model to the rest of the industry. And like the reason that that's really important is because if we don't put that barrier between that the business is trying to drive down costs by excluding people from the live chat software, like we have to avoid that barrier. So it's entirely free to add your entire team onto Chatify, and the big upside for that is that you can instantly access all of the expertise that's tucked away across your organization. Okay, so what else do I need to cover in this? Yeah, I've really kind of like covered off really what I wanted to talk about there. So like the key difference between what we're doing in Chatify and traditional live chat software is that we kind of need to get people thinking is that Chatify is how our team supports our customers. It's not that our live chat people sit over here and our team sits over here. Everybody is inside in the same Chatify app, and everybody is instantly accessible, and that little innovation makes the whole customer support process so much more streamlined, so much more efficient. If you're interested in trying it out, we'd love you to try it. Chatify.com. If you go on there, just click on the sign up button. There's 100 conversations per month for free, and there, as I said, there's no limits on the team size. And try it. Compare it to your existing live chat solution, and we'd be very confident that you find that it will help you guys be much more efficient. Thanks for watching.